everyone. So today is, if I'm calculating right, day 14, which is exactly 2 weeks from my first experience with Adaptiv. And 2 weeks ago, I had my first night of sleep through the whole night, uninterrupted, since my brain injury. This is huge, and I have been noticing so many big things with my body and the support that I have had, and it's just kind of continued as I've continued to use the new Adaptiv and of course all my other products that I've been doing. And I'm really excited to see how cranial sacral does, like how my body responds to that, if it holds a lot longer. And I'm excited to hear from my holistic specialist in November what she finds. So those have kind of been on my brain and on my mind lately. But the biggest thing I noticed today was in the afternoon. I realized normally I would have a headache at that point. Like something, even if it was just really slight, you know how sometimes you get that little nagging headache that starts, or you know it's a start of one. Typically around that time of the day, like 3 or 4, that's happened since my injury. And it didn't happen every day, but it typically would if I've been busy for a couple days. And I realized I didn't have that today. Not at all. I had no headache, and it was amazing. I'm still sleeping through the night, which is awesome. I'm getting the rest that I need. I'm waking up feeling finally refreshed, rejuvenated, renewed, and ready to go. And I got a lot done today. It was very productive, which was surprising. I have been able to tolerate a little bit more screen time and get more done, which was something I had a feeling I would struggle with for a very long time. Like it would be very small increments that eventually that would happen. But I'm noticing my brain's starting to accept and adapt and get used to these things because my brain's relearning a lot. What else did I notice? I've had a lot more energy, I would say. Right, while I have probably worn him out a few times, he's recording this for me. What else? I mean, I'm going to bed and actually falling asleep, and that is huge. There's been a couple nights it's taken me a little bit, but not much. Normally, those nights it would take me 4 hours, or I wouldn't sleep through the night. I'm actually able to fall asleep, and it is a huge blessing, because I know that's what my body needs. The other thing I realized today was since using Adaptiv 2 weeks ago, my inflammation of my lymphatic system has started to go down. So my legs and my arms have been normally really, just felt really heavy and more inflamed. And you could tell there's some inflammation going on. And I noticed last night, I realized, hey, I noticed that's going down. Normally that would flare up at night. So I feel like my body is finally balancing and doing what it needs to do to just continue to stay healthy and well and to feel good and to heal. So I am so grateful for the tools that I've had so far, and especially for the new Adaptiv line, because that is where I've seen the most dramatic changes, besides changing some of my supplements and routine that way, and the cranial sacral. And I had started feeling like I kind of plateaued, that, you know, this is probably my average now. But I definitely feel like the Adaptiv has helped me beat that average and helped me reach a whole new level in this healing journey. So thank you for those who have been following this, and thank you to those who have been commenting and supporting and reaching out to me. I really appreciate it, because I love hearing from you guys, because ultimately I really hope my story and my oil testimony will help someone that really needs it, and if not just one person, many people, if that's the way it's meant to be used and to bless. So hopefully together we can help others realize that they have options, especially in the natural side of things, that there are those options, and to not give up on it. I easily could have. I'm sure Wally could attest to this, that I had a lot of pain with the injury. I had a lot of ups and downs. It was very unknown, and I had to try a lot of different oils to try to find the ones that might help and support my body and help with some of this, help support some of those symptoms I was fighting and facing. And I started finding things that worked, and I was able to start seeing some progress. And there are lots of pieces to it, but ultimately I didn't give up, and that's the biggest thing. So again, thank you for all your support. I really do appreciate it, and thank you for sharing, because together we'll be able to reach someone that needs to hear this and needs to know they're not alone. All right, bye everyone.